Welcome. Welcome, children. No, let's start again. Welcome, children, to today's short yoga session. Today we're going to be looking at a little bit of balancing and having some fun just playing with some balancing and preparing for the balancing. So doing some poses that can help us increase our stability when we're in a balance. Okay, so let's come and start in our comfortable seated position. Remembering this may be cross-legged, we may sit with our legs out, we may have our knees bent like so, you may be kneeling. The main thing is however you're sitting, that we can have a sort of sense of the upright spine, length in the spine, so that we can come and breathe and centre together. So let's take a moment to have the hands resting on the knees or in the lap. Taking a moment to close the eyes if you're comfortable to do so, or just lowering and softening the gaze if you'd rather keep your eyes open. Noticing if we can let the shoulders be relaxed down the back. And just having a sense of how's my body feeling today. Just coming to notice your sit bones, the back of your body, the front of your body. So noticing any physical sensations in your body. How is my body feeling? And then noticing how am I feeling? How am I feeling today? Am I tired? Am I happy? Am I frustrated? Am I energetic? Just noticing how you're feeling. And sometimes it might be difficult to pinpoint how we're feeling. That's fine as well. We might just notice that we're not sure how we're feeling. And we'll have a little check-in again at the end. And then coming to open your eyes, and we'll come and take 3 breaths with our chime. So let's come and find our nice tall seat, and we'll come and breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out. And one last time, breathing in and breathing out. Alright, so let's come warm up our bodies. I'm putting that a little bit further away so I don't bump into it. Let's come and find our seated circles. So we're going to come and circle our body. Just coming to wake up around the lower back, around the back of the body, the front of the body. Again, remember we can make these circles really small. Or we can make them really big. And then we're going to change direction with our circles, so circling the other way. And just starting to notice, what do I feel when I circle? The front of my body, the back of my body. What are the strongest, the loudest sensations as I'm circling, and what are the quieter ones? Alright, and then coming back to being upright, we can just come and have this sense of our shoulder blades sliding up and down our backs as we come and lift and lower one shoulder. So just trying to find this really nice sliding, gliding motion on your back. And actually, let's come to our hands and knees and we'll come and explore that a little bit more. Finding this sliding, gliding. So again, just shoulder blades moving up and down your back. It's quite different in this position. And then let's come and find our cat-cow. So let's come into our cat. From here we're going to tuck our toes, have a slight bend in our elbows, lift our collarbones, tailbones, and then we're going to come into our cat, untuck our toes, arch to the back. Coming to move through the spine, starting to wake up the front and the back of the body. One more time, and then coming to be in our neutral tabletop. From here now we're going to come and just to let the seat come back, we're going to come to kneel on our feet, and if it's comfortable to do so, just rocking a little bit from side to side. Now if it's a bit difficult to kneel on your feet, if it's not so easy, you can always bring a pillow and put a pillow kind of here. That might make it a little bit easier, and then we're still bringing a little bit of stimulation to the front of the feet. And this is where we want to bring a little bit of stimulation for our balancing poses. On the front of our feet, the tops of our feet, we've got something called our retinaculum. It's like a large area of fascia, of connective tissue that goes on the top of the feet. And when we come to sort of wake this up a little bit, it actually helps us balance. So it helps us, helps the body to stay balanced. Okay, and then let's come and tuck our toes under and let our hips come back, and we'll stretch our toes and our feet, just going from side to side. And then let's come bring the hands forward, a little bit further forward than our shoulders, and let the hips come back, and we're going to lift our knees and find our downward dog. And let's come bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten. We're going to walk all the way forwards, come and be in this forward fold, so we can have the knees nicely bent if we need to, and we can take hold of the elbows and we can just rock a little bit from side to side. And so you might start to straighten one leg and keep the other knee bent, just coming into the hamstrings at the back of the body. Now from here we're going to come and just roll up, coming into our, letting our shoulders and our head come up last, rolling all the way up to standing, letting the shoulders come back, and just come to take a moment in our mountain pose. And then we're going to bring our arms up, take our feet a little bit wider, and we're going to come down into our squat. So just coming all the way down. Let's see if we can come all the way back up again, standing up, pushing into the feet, into the heels, and then coming down. Well done. Okay, now from here we're going to bring the hands forward. We're going to come to find this kneeling position. One of the muscles we're going to come to wake up for our balancing practice is not our gluteus maximus. So you've got on your glutes, you've got your gluteus maximus, which everyone knows, it's the biggest one, but then you've also got your glute med, your gluteus medius, sort of middle glute, I suppose, and gluteus minimus. And we're going to come and activate our glute med, our gluteus medius, which is really good for stabilizing the hips and the pelvis, and so it helps us to stay balanced when we've got this a little bit activated. Okay, so let's come, we're going to take our left hand down and we're going to extend our right leg out, okay, and then we're going to bring our right arm up and find this really nice long line from our right fingertips all the way to the outside edge of our right foot. Now from here what we're going to do is we're going to come to lift up that right leg, and maybe you can start to feel, and you can keep it bent if you need to, it doesn't need to be straight, you don't have to lift it high, but hopefully you can feel this muscle activating around the outside of the hips, and that's your gluteus medius. Okay, so we're just coming to bring that leg up and down. We might even come to bend the leg and open, and then just come and lift and come all the way back. Take a moment. Oh, clacky knees. Remember, you can always put something underneath your knees, like a blanket or something, if you've got a hard floor. See, I've got 2 mats, so I'm getting a bit of extra padding from my 2 mats. Okay, so I'm going to bring my right hand down now, stretch out my left leg, bring my left arm up overhead, and just come to feel for a moment that long line from my left fingertips to my left foot, and then coming to, again, lift that leg. And you might only be lifting it a little bit here, but it doesn't matter how high you lift it, as long as you can feel what's activating. If you can't feel anything, you can lift it higher. Okay. And then coming to maybe bend it or not. So there's a bit of a balance here, opening through the front of the body, so we're already starting our balance. And then coming to bring the knee back in, bring the body back through, and come to take a moment to pause in this upright kneeling position. Okay, then come to face this way. From here, breathing in, bring our arms up overhead, and we're going to come to fold forwards. Taking the hands kind of in front of us, tucking our toes under. Again, we're going to let the hips come back, the knees lift off, and the hips continue going back. We unfold into our downward dog. And from here, walking forwards again, taking a moment, folding forwards, starting to let the hands come up. Arms can be floppy like spaghetti, and we're going to come and roll all the way up. Rolling, 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 head and shoulders and neck last. And let's come and have a little play with some balance poses. So I thought we'd kind of go have a little play with this forwards and back balancing. So we'll come to the top of our mat. Well, not quite to the top. We'll need space in front of us to kick our legs out. Okay, so maybe we should actually come down to the middle of our mat, or wherever you are if you're not on a mat, just making sure you've got a bit of space in front of you and a bit of space behind you. And take up our right knee, lifting up our right leg, and just seeing how it is to balance here. Then we're going to bring both arms up overhead, and I'm going to bring my arms forward and my legs backwards. Now my arms can come out to the side. So this is, sometimes we've done this and we've called it aeroplane. It's also called warrior 3. You can have a real wobble here, that's totally fine. And then from here, we're just not going to stay for too long. We can even have a little pulse on our leg. We're going to come and bring the knee in and kick it out and bring the arms in. Okay, then we're going to swap feet. And we're going to lift up the knee, lift up the hands. We're going to come behind us, bring the leg behind us, the arms out to the side. Perhaps we're wobbling a little bit, perhaps we found a bit of stillness. Both are good. We're going to bring the arms in and we're going to kick the leg out. Let's come and do that a couple more times on each side. So, lifting the arms, lifting the knee, bringing the leg back, the arms out to the side. Ooh, maybe we're flying, going from side to side, bringing the knees in, the leg in and kicking out. Lifting up, coming back. Ooh, balancing. So maybe as we come to do it, maybe it gets easier. Maybe it gets harder. Maybe one side is different to the other. Let's come and do it one more time. And just come to notice whatever there is to notice. And if it's really difficult and you're really wobbling a lot, don't be hard on yourself. So sometimes, we have, I'm not very good at this, or I'm not whatever. But with balancing, it can all really depend on the day. And like we said, even if you're wobbling everywhere, it's really actually good because you're strengthening all the little muscles around your foot and ankle. So wobbling is very beneficial as well. So whatever is going on, just noticing what it is without judgment. So without judging yourself. Okay, let's bring our knee up, right knee up. Taking a moment to be in balance here. Coming forward. Maybe your arms are staying outright. Maybe they're coming to the side. Maybe they're even coming behind you. Woo, maybe they're having to catch you as you come to wobble. Okay, maybe you can find your balance again. Bringing the arms in, the knee in, and kicking out. And one more time on the other side. Bringing the arms up, the leg up. Coming forwards with the body, back with the leg. Where am I bringing my arms this time? Can I extend through that foot, keeping the foot flexed and pushing out through the heel. Taking the knee in, arms in, and kicking out. Well done, everyone. Just coming to give your legs a little bit of a shake. So that is our short little balancing practice. Let's come all the way down through our squat again. So we're bringing our hands together. We're going to come all the way down through our squat. We're going to come and take our arms behind, our hands behind us. We're going to sit to the side. And we're just going to come and circle our legs. So I'm going to come to face the front so you can see. So what I'm doing, my feet are a little bit wider than my hips. I'm bringing my knees together, taking them up and out to the side. You see how the feet are following. And this is really nice for the hip joints, the knee joints, and the ankle joints. Okay, so we're just coming to release a little bit through the legs after doing those standing balances, and you can circle in the other way as well. And then we're going to come and just take a moment of rest, not very long because we haven't done a big yoga practice. We're going to come and take a little rest in our constructive rest pose. So keeping the feet connected to the floor, lowering down with a nice thick strong rope. Lowering down slow, maybe having a pause Maybe lowering down a bit more, maybe pausing. How slow can you go? Coming all the way down. Letting your arms come out to the side if you've got space. If you haven't got space, you can always do this, the right angle, the cactus arms, or you can also, it can be quite nice to place your hands, maybe one on your chest, one on your belly, both on your chest, both on your belly, where feels right for you today. Again, if you're comfortable to do so, coming to close your eyes and just letting yourself have a few moments of rest. And of stillness, letting yourself feel like you're supported by the floor. Can I relax my shoulders? Can I soften my belly a little bit more? And I just let my eyeballs be relaxed, just for a short moment. Noticing the breath and sending yourself some love and gratitude. Sending some love to the whole of your being, sending some gratitude for yourself for just taking this short time to come and do a little practice and doing something that's healthy for your body. And then just coming to let the knees come down to the side. We'll take our top arm over and push ourselves up to seated. To take a moment to pause, okay? And let's come and check in again with ourselves. Remembering how we felt at the beginning of the practice. Just going to take a moment to check in and notice how you're feeling now. Great. I hope you enjoyed that. Let's bring our hands together in front of our hearts and let's come and bow to each other. Namaste, everyone. Take care. I hope you have a brilliant day and I'll see you soon.